Welcome to the 2026 FIFA World Cup, where the rules just changed in ways nobody saw coming. And if you don't know what they are, you're going to be very confused watching these matches. And one of them hasn't been seen in the history of this sport, ever. We're talking 6 brand new rules at the 2026 World Cup. Rules that will decide matches and careers and change how this game is played forever. Some of them will catch players completely off guard. Some of them will make you angry. And the last one, the bonus, is so radical that people are calling it the biggest change to football in 160 years. Here is every single new rule, ranked from smallest to biggest. Stay until the end, because the last one is the most controversial change in decades. Rule number 6, protest rule. Let's start with one that sounds simple, but carries massive consequences. If a player leaves the field of play to protest a referee's decision, it's an automatic red card. Gone. No warning. No yellow first. Red card. FIFA has watched players surround referees, argue in packs, and disrespect officials for years. That ends here. The moment you step off that pitch in protest, you've handed your team a one-man disadvantage. In a knockout World Cup match, that could decide everything. Rule number 5. Injured player must leave. This one kills the oldest trick in the book. For decades, players have gone down injured, received treatment on the pitch, then immediately jumped back up and kept playing, after successfully wasting 90 seconds of game time. Not anymore. If an outfield player receives treatment from medical staff on the pitch, they must remain off the field for 1 minute after play restarts. Want treatment? Fine. But you're leaving. Your team plays without you for a full minute before you're allowed back. The fake injury time waste is officially dead. Rule number 4, 10-second substitution rule. This one will catch players off guard multiple times during this tournament. Guaranteed. Players being substituted now have 10 seconds to leave the field. Once the substitution board is displayed, they must exit at the nearest point on the touchline rather than walking across the pitch. That's it. If they fail to do so, they must still leave the field immediately. But the substitute will not be allowed on until the next stoppage in play, after at least 1 minute of play has elapsed. So if you're a coach whose star player is slowly limping off the pitch, milking the clock, and the countdown hits 0, your team plays 10 versus 11 for at least a minute. In a World Cup knockout match, 1 minute with a man down can end your tournament. The slow walk. Done. Rule number 3. 5-second countdown for goal kicks and throw-ins. Referees now have a visible weapon against time wasting at dead balls. If the referee considers that a throw-in or goal kick is taking too long or is being deliberately delayed, the referee can initiate a 5-second visual countdown. If play is not resumed before the countdown ends, the opposing team will be awarded a corner kick. A goalkeeper who takes 30 seconds to pick up the ball for a goal kick, the referee starts counting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Corner kick. Possession flipped. The speed and flow of the match will never be smoother than at the 2026 World Cup. And this rule is a big reason why. Low-scoring teams that survive on time wasting in the final 20 minutes just lost one of their most reliable tools. Rule number 2. Upgraded VAR powers. VAR was already controversial. FIFA just made it more powerful and more precise. 3 major upgrades. First, VAR will be used to check every decision that results in a corner kick, but only if the decision can be changed immediately and without delaying the restart. That ball that trickled off a defender's foot or a striker's, now reviewable. VAR can now intervene if a player receives a red card that resulted from an incorrect yellow card decision. It can also step in during cases of mistaken identity when the wrong player is shown a yellow or red card. The wrong man punished for someone else's foul? That gets fixed now. Third, and this one is huge for set pieces, VAR will now check for attacking fouls and grappling in the box before corners and free kicks are taken. If a player grabbed a defender's shirt before the kick was even struck, and that directly led to a goal, the goal can be disallowed. For offside decisions, clear cases will now be communicated directly to match officials on the field, rather than first being sent to the VAR room, cutting the delay that drove fans insane in Qatar. And the technology behind it all, detailed 3D avatars created from body scans of all participating players. These digital models help track limb positions more accurately and reduce delays in offside decisions. Every player at this World Cup has been body scanned. The machine knows exactly where their shoulder ends and their armpit begins. Offside calls will be faster and more accurate than anything we've ever seen. Rule number 1. The biggest change. Mouth cover equals instant red card. This is the one everyone is talking about, and it started with one incident. Earlier this year in the Champions League, Benfica's Gianluca Prestiani covered his mouth with his shirt while confronting Vinicius Jr. Real Madrid alleged racist language. Prestiani later admitted to homophobic remarks. FIFA President Gianni Infantino watched that incident and made a decision. Any player who covers their mouth in a confrontational situation with their hand, arm, or shirt will be shown a red card. Not a yellow, a red. Players who cover their mouths during confrontation, not during normal conversations, could receive a red card, which will try to tackle players making discriminatory comments. The key word is confrontation. You can still whisper to a teammate. You can still talk privately during a corner kick. But the moment you're in a face-to-face argument with an opponent and your hand goes to your mouth, the referee has full authority to send you off immediately. In a 48-team World Cup, where one red card in the round of 16 can eliminate your nation, this rule has the power to decide who goes home. We've already seen players in early matches be warned about it. Referees are watching. Cover your mouth. End your tournament. Bonus: the NFL, rule nobody's talking about. One more, and this one is genuinely historic. Every match at the 2026 World Cup will include a 3-minute interval midway through each half, dubbed hydration breaks, effectively splitting each contest into 4 quarters. The 3-minute cooling break will be given 22 minutes into each half. Football, for 160 years, has been played in 2 halves. No stops, no breaks. That is the identity of the sport. And now, at the biggest tournament in the world, every single match pauses 4 times. Coaches get extra tactical moments. Players recover. Tired legs get a breath. Critics are calling it the NFL-ification of football. Supporters say it's necessary because June and July temperatures across the USA and Mexico can hit 95 degrees Fahrenheit on match days. Either way, it's happening, and smart coaches will use those 3-minute breaks to make tactical adjustments that could completely change a match.